Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. Once again, I return to play some classic hard, I think, today. Unfair is, I might go back to it at some point, and I have some other games that I'm going to check out at some point. I know I said I was going to check out more, but then I had a few life events that threw me off course, and I was like, I don't want to really, it's comfortable to play Slice and Dice hard. It's easy, it's nice, it doesn't take too long, and I like it. So, I've just kind of been playing some classic hard. And I've been enjoying checking out some different parties to spice things up. Oh, I do have 20% wild modifiers on right now from the Oops All Tainteds. That's okay. All item Curse Bolt is not okay in Magical, I'll tell you that. But we do have an incredible Magical run lined up here with a House Cat opener. Probably don't want the cat to be backstabbing. Item Poison is fine. And I think Ad Wolf is pretty much... I think Ad Wolf is a little better. Item Poison is really annoying. But is it the easiest curse? It's probably the easiest curse. I just don't like it. But I should play Item Poison, because here's the thing. And if I didn't pick Item Poison, or if I didn't talk myself down from the ledge, we were going to have a very tough time. The thing is, Magical as a team comp is very weak until it's strong. And it's not strong until you have probably your first tier 3. And thankfully Housecat gets us there sooner. But like tier 2 reds are okay, tier 2 blues are ugly. So you go Ad Wolf and the early game is much harder. Yeah, fucking Fey Evoker is what we're on for today. Mystic Gardener, I'll try Evoker. You know what? Let's take Blue Gambler with us today. He'll hit eventually, and maybe it'll even be good. My Clumsy philosophy right now is if you hit something with Clumsy, you lock it. No questions asked. So we hit 1 damage cantrip, we lock 1 damage cantrip. Can I do better than this? Yeah, as much as I want to press drop, I think that I need to not let it tunnel vision me, because I'm going to set my Clumsy up for disaster if I drop. It's hard to not tunnel vision though, you know? But my Clumsy would have died, and we want to... My current philosophy still remains that I think it's very good to not die. Living forever is good. Here's the middle 2 sides with shield 1 cleave. I take memory. This is the sort of item where I click it and then people ask me, what's memory good for? Like, what does it combo with? And the answer truly right now is, I don't know. I don't know what memory is good for. I am going to click it because I think there is something out there that you want memory for, and I'm going to find out what it is. Sorry, there it was. My alarm went off. I don't know if it picked up or not. I just realized that it was blaring. Wolf Ears is legit for Housecat. Like, these are 3 good items. Take Housecat to 6 HP, Iron Heart, and Anchor. Am I afraid? I think I am afraid. Bramble kind of beats me down, and a Bandit is a scary enemy to add. With no knowledge, I should check the unit there first, because I might actually do it with a Druid on offer. I might have taken that. It's just hard because the Bandit adds a lot of damage and you can't make him flee. Ugh. Expected, but ugh. But yeah, since you can't make the Bandit flee very easily, I mean, your Housecat has to roll a 3 damage for the Bandit to run. It's the only way. Alright. Not a good look. What's my... future like? Evoker's 6 rolls dry, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's not likely. I think I can avoid a death here. I trust. Good job, Evoker. I knew you had it in you. I think it was worth the shot because Gardener isn't that big of a risk. Balisong's cool. I think Faint Halo is really, really good. But Balisong M2 is also not bad. And it gives me something for roulette. Because I can random and I can just kind of force myself to play roulette here, potentially. I'm down to give it a shot. Ready to watch a bunch of shades just crush my house cat over and over. A grim future for us all. Actually, you could go like balance? Nah, probably not. Because I want to save cat, and I can't save cat by pressing balance. I can save cat by pressing burst and then bursting the shade down to 3. I think that's okay. My gardener gets 2x weakened, but I wanted to open the shade so that I can drop on him next turn. But, oh boy. Wow. That looked unlikely. Sorry, cat. That's how it goes. It's okay if your cat dies, I suppose. It just kind of sucks. Ooh. That was less good. Vampire's fine. It's just I want to try to practice on not taking deaths, and I think it's a little harder in magical. Like, no deaths is much harder when you don't have access to the gray class. That's just kind of a sure thing. But, like, in that position, we don't need to lose our clumsy, right? I don't need to take the 1 and 3 to let clumsy drop dead, when I could just end my turn and take the cleanse, and suddenly clumsy's out of the danger zone. That's what I've been trying to focus more on, is just like things like that, because it's proactive, right? There's no reason to take that risk. You don't need to put clumsy's life on the line. Housecat, if he dies, he's probably just going to enter a death spiral like this, but it is out of my control. I'm going to fucking find you, Evoker. I'm going to find you. I don't know why I ever would take a shot at this guy. Gordon Sprout's not bad. Just M3 healing wand. Housecat with a heal 12 is not terrible. I'll take Sprout. It's good into certain final bosses. Hexia, mainly. It's very good into Hexia. Oh, don't forget this is item poison, though. I need to keep that in mind. I bet the Balisong isn't worth the item poison. I'll take the shield for my cat. He can live this. This is tricky. I think you don't shield cat. I think you let it die. It's okay. By the way, someone pointed out one of the other reasons that you can't play Barricade, which I just never ran into when I was playing Barricade, is this fight. The existence of this fight is a very good case for never ever pressing Barricade. Double ogres is a horror. Has my, by the way, just a quick thought. Has my evoker hit 3 mana one time? Oh, come on, clumsy. Oh, come on, clumsy. Oh my god. That's so unfortunate. You actually went Caltrop, Caltrop, Caltrop there. And now I might just die to the ogre. Thank god. It's a nightmare. I picked Evoker, he's shit, as it turns out. I'll go Spellblade here. Now my Evoker can really just fuck off. I'm gonna take off the Sprout though and just not play through item poison. I need mana. Yes, yes. Okay, I probably should have just locked the 2 damage self-heal there. I might just be dead. Quick thought, quick thought. Am I killed here? 2 damage would not have changed anything. The Fanatic would still get me. I guess you just go Infuse and let Vampire die. The 2 damage self-heal would not have changed the situation. That's important to keep in mind. The only thing that changes this situation is going back in time and executing Evoker. But the bell will not kill me here. I will at least break even. Oh wow, 3 mana when it doesn't matter. Good job, you fucking idiot. Ugh. Why'd I do this to myself? I'll go learn invest. I'm not taking 4 ones, and I think corruption is actually just one of the worst items in the game. It's so bad. I'm not gonna add invest to my bars though. It doesn't seem worth it to me. I'll break out of this death spiral eventually. I'll get back to full health at some point. Wow, he hit a 2. Wow. The only thing that can kill the zombie is my cat. And that means I have to... I guess my evoker can catch him, actually. Who's dying here? You're dying to the zombie cleave. I should probably just kill the Slimer here. And then I can live with an infuse. I think catching the zombie, or catching the carrier is fine. We should do alright here. It's okay, Evoker. I've changed my mind. It's not Evoker's fault. It's my fault for bringing him along. The burden is on me and no one else. He is performing much worse than you would expect, though. I have to say. I guess he's only 2 mana or 3 mana, because I'm not really down to lock 1 mana in. But I'm gonna do it here, because then my vampire or my spellblade can always get me to drop next turn. I'll break free eventually. Good day to press balance. Fencer's good. I hate Wraith, as I'm sure you're well aware. Really, really do not like Wraith. I'm down to play Fencer. I think Fencer is good. I'm gonna keep not equipping items until they show me an item worth equipping. Wow, 3 mana. Incredible. You're so cool, and not a waste. Great job. Sack of mana is very good for cat. Whiskey is also pretty good here. More HP is good. Goes well on vampire, but I'm gonna go sack of mana cat. It's very good. You could put it on Evoker too, but I am not down. Who are you getting hit by? That's 3 enemies I can just ignore. I mean, if I lock these 3 dice, I have a free turn, basically. Ooh, nice try, buddy. Unfortunately, if my cat cleaves, he dies. And I'm not down. Well, I guess I could cleave and then just shield it, since I'm gonna kill the 9 damage imp. You can make a case for not killing the 9 damage imp there, though. And just letting it bounce off a vampire and then slow healing over time. I think it's not the worst either way. It's only really bad if you have a bad turn. I am going to play Warlock. I was going to talk about how maybe we want to think about this a little bit. I would rather pick Warlock and lose than, and I don't think I'm going to lose for the record, but I'd rather pick Warlock and lose because of like miss synergy or whatever than play another fucking second with this goddamn moron Evoker. I don't know how I was swindled into clicking that shit. I don't know what came over me. It must have just been a moment of weakness or something. Although Evoker carries on the tradition, so you know what? It is what it is. It looks like I'm just letting my cat die here. Oh no, this is fine. And then you can bite Warlock. You can bite Vampire. I basically just didn't respect Wendigo at all, but I think that this run as a whole is a look at what's wrong with the way that I play hard slice and dice. I've been taking way too many risks. Way more risks than are necessary to take. Turn ability is used self-shield 2. This is good if you have a yellow. Is it good if I have a Warlock? Okay, so here's the thing, right? One moment. I don't know why, I was feeling very, like, rushed. I was feeling go, 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 go. I need to slow down. Because, like, think about it logically here. Blinding Bolt gives item poison. Item poison is bad, but Blinding Bolt is worth way more than item poison, assuming the unit is taking damage. I should pick Blinding Bolt here and slap it on Warlock to mitigate his pain because he's always taking damage. Makes sense, right? I think very reasonable. Pressing random there is fast and loose, and there is no good reason to do it. But like pressing random is very lazy because you don't have to think if you press random. You just send it and let whatever happens happens. But it's not the right choice. It's very silly to do so. I think, anyway. I think it's a very silly choice. I should not just be slamming random when there's a perfectly fine pickup there, which gives me, I would say, a decent future. I can take profit and then we can play without fear of item poison. I'm hoping to pick up a shaman, I think, but doctor is also fine. Either way, I'm down to start spreading out some spells here. Now we just press one soothe in the dark times. Good. I don't think I pressed anything bad there. Pretty sure that was all fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems fine. Oh, how about I save a little HP on Warlock though then? 1, 2. Yeah. Slightly better, just because I saved 2 HP. I don't know if it mattered. I think it mattered. I think I healed 1 extra off of that. I'd have to go back and look at it again though. Did it matter, like, mechanically? I don't know. It mattered from an HP standpoint, I believe. Broadsword Iron Helm. Broadsword Cat is okay, but I think that Iron Helm is just really, really good. Like, Broadsword Cat is not the worst idea, but plus 6 HP Warlock is very strong. I think that... So in the Discord the other day, someone said that they think... what item was it? I think they said Thimble might be the strongest item in the game, which it's an understandable take. Thimble does a lot of good things. It's good for the really good characters and good for Hexia. So there's a lot of times where it is, and when it's good, it's really, really good, right? But I thought about it a little bit. What would I pick for strongest item in the game? And it's a very boring answer that nobody's gonna like to hear this answer. You're just gonna roll your eyes. But the strongest item in the game, when you're talking about like an online conversation, which is, you know, what we're having right now, it's probably just Second Heart. Because contextually you can go, oh, well, Thimble, but it's not very good if you just miss. So I don't know, is it really the best item in the game? Oh, well, I'm gonna lock this so I can just blow up the chomp here. Like basically you can just go, oh, well, what about this situation for almost every item in the game? But I don't think that you can go, oh, well, what about this situation? I don't think that Second Heart is very good in this position. And there's like no position. There's no position where you would say to me, I don't think Second Heart is good because of X. And I would go, okay, well, but like in that position, you probably just won the game anyway, right? Any situation where you tell me, well, I don't think Second Heart is good here is probably because you're so overpowered that the run is already won and it doesn't matter. And you could click on anything. Do I want 2 3s for Blinding Bolt? I think no. Which is okay. I can also skip. I can force whatever I want. So what do I want? Do I want Witch? Let's start there. No, because I have Sprout. So if I need it, I don't want it. Do I want Fate? She has a little bit of an overlap with Prophet. I think this is a Shaman or Doctor angle. Fate is good mana, but don't get suckered in by it, I think. I'm pretty sure this is Doctor. I go for mana on Cat. Nice. So I'm going to check out a really nuanced strategy I've been thinking of for beating Troll King, because I know some people have trouble with this boss, but what I've found is that if he runs out of health, he dies, and if he dies, then he's not alive anymore. So try that out in your next matchup against him. It seems to work out pretty well. If you click on him enough times, he stops moving. That's what I've found. Hope that helps. Spark is not good. Spark is only really good if you have charged or steel in my experience, but it's very, very good if you have those. And Brimstone isn't obviously not have X's on all my right sides. Tormland Paraiba, extremely good. I like to put it on the Prophet for the healing over time. Increasing healing is good. And then I'm going to move the last one over to Fencer. So I didn't want to put poison on Fencer because it fucks up Pristine, but I don't want to double poison Prophet. I would rather be able to press Soothe once and clear out 4 poisons. We're going to soothe out these demons, though. Demons are a fight where there is no reason to do anything else, I believe. I'm also going to start investing. We're going to slow play these guys. I cannot conceive of a good reason to do anything else. That rescue looks real good. You can go for a dodge since you're taking 9. Because I'm scaling over time with investing as well. Let me go soothe here and see if I get anything else out of this. It actually doesn't look that good, this rescue. It's only okay. I invest. What are you dying to? Just 2+2? What are you dying to? Imp. I could roll. I don't actually like this rescue heal very much, as it turns out. I can roll it. If I X, I X. But yeah, a lot of times I'm just going to get 3 mana heal, which is very good. Warlock is under no threat, I would say. You don't reroll Warlock there, by the way, because I think he has a higher chance of missing. Well, not think. He has a higher chance of missing with a 1 in 6 instead of or a 2 in 6, so a 1 in 3 instead of a 1 in 6. And the rescue wasn't doing a lot, and any of these are significantly better. Although it's, what is it? It's a 1 in 6 to give me a much worse position. Maybe I'm not supposed to roll there. Is it much worse? I don't know. I would just misinvest, so that's kind of up in the air. I want to press Soothe once. 1 burst. And then probably just kill on the imp. This is what I see. I think it's fine. Most importantly, I just need to make sure I don't let my Fencer die at a random natural causes. But if I press invest enough, I'm going to win. And I'm gonna cleanse. I think Prophet is a reasonable cleanse. We just build up over time. The demons can summon as many imps as they like. The only thing that can really kill me is if I let my Fencer die. And then I just get soft locked. But even then I can just out heal these demons since I got through their first special HP anyway. I also have Era mana gain, so I'm incentivized very much to go long. As it is here. Hold on, I want to save the 1 to all, because I definitely have lethal. It's all the way over to Y. Get him, Fencer. Yeah, I'm gonna go Doctor. I've thought about it. Shaman's cool with the ritual, but since I'm clearing through the poison with Prophet, I think single target big healing is better. And then I'm gonna go Super Balisong on his 1 to all, but not in this fight. Because I don't want to do that into Shades. I would like to have the opportunity to one-shot them. And it's not super likely that you whiff there like that, but it could happen. And when I say you whiff, I mean it's not super likely that you do 2 damage into a Shade. Because it's, what is it? It's a 1 in 6 to roll it, and then it's a 2 in 5 to hit it. So it's like a, what? Like a 1 in 15 is my first guess. But there's no reason to. It's not like the 2 damage on the golems changes anything. Bloodlust into this fight is kind of depressing, though, I have to say. Well, this will be fine. This will be fine. Okay, let's consider. Let me done rolling. Let me see the targeting thingy. Okay, so Fencer's dying to the golem. The top golem. The middle golem I don't care about. The bottom golem is hitting my prophet. And then there's the shade. So I can just obliterate the shade. 2 to you, 3 to you. Something like this seems fine. Maybe 1 soothe to cancel out poison, but reasonably I could also just sprout through this is not the worst. I'm gonna just invest. Because investing lets me just kill a golem off. I should find lethal on this turn. This is the sort of situation where you can extend, but if I just give myself more mana, I can do this. And that's fine. Collar Timestone. My actual pick for strongest item in the game, by the way, is Collar. I think Collar is so broken in so many situations. This is one of them. Because it lets me turn my Fencer into a mana generator. And this is suddenly 4 mana, assuming either Prophet or Doctor connects with a mana gain. And if they don't, I can get Cantrip, I can get Cleave, I can get Bloodlust. You gotta hit something. That's all it comes down to. When you have this many options, when you get to this point and you have to ask yourself, okay, but what if I just roll all X's? The answer to that is probably you just die. So you don't have to worry about it. It's out of your control at that point. You're dying to the poison on the cat. I see. I don't have 1 to all, and I don't have a boost. What do I have? I mean, I have the Hydra if I want it. That seems whatever, though. No, not this. It could be like invest. I don't like it too much though. What about just killing the Hydra? How does this look? 3 bursts to kill the Hydra. 1 burst on the house cat. Okay, I think it's passable. It seems alright. I'm gonna let Fencer try to roll for the copycat, yeah. Because now I just went out super hard. You gotta remember that we can just high roll and win at any point with this setup. Like that. Hexia. Hello, Hexia. Ooh. 7 damage shifter. Or heal 5 mana, gain 2 boost, and shield 6 cleanse. Are you replacing Doctor? Wow, this is worse than fucking Liquor. That's crazy. Is Liquor just ridiculous? Heal 10 cleanse? I mean, I guess maybe you could argue shield 6 is better, but I would just disagree, to be honest with you. I would just not agree with you very much. In this fight, I don't want the cantrip. I think that Doctor cantrips into Hexia, Fencer cantrips into Hexia, and dies is a outcome that we could foresee. I don't want to foresee it. I want to not see it at all. I'm gonna roll both of these because hitting mana gain I think wins the fight. Okay, a shame. I get Bloodlust out of it at least if I want it. I don't think Cat comes back from this one. Well, what do you think, actually? Clear all the imps? Nah, I don't think so. Well, it's not terrible. Because I have a lot of healing. I can just heal Fencer through this. I think Kill All the Imps is actually viable. I have Era on Tourmaline Paraiba. Fencer rolls a dodge. Yeah, this is GG. Okay, I think dodge is the nail in the coffin. I do not believe Hexia can come back from this spot. I'm gonna play what I would argue is the safer line though, which is gonna be pressing invest every turn and then sprouting. You can do this a lot of ways, but if I just invest every turn, I can probably kill, or if I invest on that turn, I should say, I can probably kill Hexia on this turn. 2 mana plus 2 mana is all I need. Okay, let's see. Am I right? Oops. Fencer, you are dead, but that's lethal. Okay. If you want to there, you can also move the Blinding Bolt over to your Fencer to help out a little bit, but honest to God, just a dodge character on the bottom in Magical is probably good enough to put Hexia away. Fencer is super good. I think I was pretty mid on Fencer last time I talked about it. Different. I have changed my opinion. Fencer seems very strong. Even just 2x2 is very good. And 6 damage. The 1 to all and the dodge are situational though. Anyway, I had fun with this one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.